Cancer. It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you your weekly reading. This is going to be for Sunday, January 5th through Saturday, January 11th. I hope all is well with everybody and that you're enjoying your January season, your Capricorn season, because that's what we're in right now. Speaking of which, everybody right now has about 4 or 5 signs in their 10th house, with the house of their career. For you, I think it's your 8th house. Is it your 8th house? Let me see. Hold on. So Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, it's your 7th house. Okay, so with your 7th house, you have Mercury. Your 7th house is about relationships, but it's relationships at work. All right, and based on your reputation and who you're known as and things like that. So you got a lot of things going on. You got Mercury in Capricorn, or Mercury in your 7th house, which is your house of career. Okay, the house, that reputation that people know you. So people are talking. Okay, you could be talking about changes in your career, or thinking about things in your career in reference to your career and your professional work. This is also about your goals, your desires, your morals, your values, what's important to you. We have Jupiter in Capricorn as well. That's all about expansion and growth, which is a beautiful thing. Saturn is also there. Saturn is all about constriction and letting you learn your limitations in reference to your career and your reputation and, your morals and how people see you. Now, Pluto's also there as well. Pluto deals with the subconscious. Okay, so maybe hidden feelings, hidden subconscious feelings, compulsiveness in reference to your career and the change that you may want to make. So some of you may be changing, a lot of things, your relationships, the people you connect with. Your relationships may be changing from friends to lover or lover to friend. For some people, just depends. But let's see. Let's take a look and see what energy we got here. So, the Empress in reverse. Okay. Empress in reverse. Now, this represents Venus energy. All right. When the Empress is in reverse, this is reminding me of someone who is financially dependent on someone else, who maybe needs help financially. This reminds me of no growth, no expansion, no fertility. Okay, so this is talking to me about, not seeing anything positive coming out of the situation here with that. And then we have the 8 of Cups, which is, that's Piscean energy. Okay, so this is Taurus energy, Piscean energy, and this is walking away. So because you don't see any growth or progress in a situation, you're going to walk away from it. And with the 9 of with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you may think that this is not worth your time, or this person is not worth your time or effort. Okay, is what I'm getting strongly here. Now let's take a look at the current situation. We have the 9 of Swords reverse. Okay, so with this situation here, this is like you may have faith in the situation. You may feel that you don't want to give up on a situation. You may want to keep working on a situation. This could represent isolation, ending as well, but the energies that are positively or negatively affecting that are the Hangman here. So maybe you're stalling on making a decision. Maybe you're just waiting on some information. Maybe you have been enlightened about something. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe you realized all these things here. You realized that this situation wasn't a fertile situation where you were going to get anything out of it. Maybe financially you realized that this was something that would be a burden to you. Okay, with the it will cost you money with the Empress in reverse. Instead of it growing money, it would cost you money. You would lose money. And you realize it wasn't worth it with the 9 of Wands. So this could be with the 9 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be a project that you were working on, with your job. And you're realizing that after thinking about it for a while, that it's something that's not worth it. Okay. So in the past, we have the Nine of Wands. Now, with the Nine of Wands here, this is telling me that you're ready to defend whatever it is that, you believe in. You're ready to guard it. You put in a lot of work into this situation. You don't want to just throw it to the side. So this could be a project, again, that you put in a lot of energy, a lot of work, and a lot of time into, and you have to abandon it, and you don't want to abandon it. Okay? Yeah, I'm showing you may have to walk away because it's just not worth the investment for many of you. All right? Now, in the recent past, rather, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. What is all these damn swords? Okay, so this is you stressed out mentally about this situation. This could be some stocks, investment in stocks, okay? And you found out that things are not working in your favor. This is something work-related for some of you, okay? Because, again, you have a lot of planets within your career house, okay, which is your 7th house. All right, so there's definitely changes in the relationships is what I'm showing here. Now, the crowning energy is the Two of Wands. So you're trying to decide what your options are, trying to figure out which way to go. Is this worth your investment? If it's not, now with the 9 and 10 of Swords here, this is you getting to the point where you're about to make a decision, where you have finally decided, you've been enlightened, with the Hangman here, what you're going to do. But in the past, you wouldn't make a decision. You were defending your stance on it. You were going to fight for this. But recently, you've come to the conclusion that, okay, I've had enough. This is it. So now it's like, okay, well, what are my options? That's what I'm getting for a lot of you here. And then your what's coming up in the future here is the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you are going to lose some money. Some of you definitely are going to lose some money. Some of you are going to have to pay out a certain amount of money. This might come in the means of fees, fines. I was trying to say fees and fines at the same time, and I said fiends. But yeah, because they got a lot of pentacle energy in reverse here. A lot of pentacle energy in reverse. This is losing money, paying out money, not having a good investment, not making a good investment, the investment costing more than what it was worth. Okay, no financial backing from this, so you had to walk away with the 8 of Cups. Now, for some of you, this could be because this was something that was near and dear to you. You put a lot of emotional investment into this situation with the Cups here, okay? Some of you, this could be a relationship, okay? Some type of connection or relationship. But in your fears, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So in your fears, you could be fearing that someone might find out the truth. You could be fearing that someone is lying to you. You could be fearing an argument or a disagreement or a fight about something. And then the way people see you or how people see you is the Tower reversed. So this is you've already snapped on somebody, or you've already lost money. Okay, with the Tower reverse here. So somebody already knows that you're losing money in this situation because maybe you're involved with this. This could be a partnership and they've lost money as well. Now, in your hopes, Cancer, what I'm showing here is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're hoping that things are unbalanced. You're hoping that things are not going to be give and take. You're hoping that you're going to be able to get away with what you can get away with. You want more. You don't care about it being fair or even. You want what you want as far as your money is concerned. You want to pay what you want to pay. You don't want to have to pay anybody, is what I'm getting here. In your hopes, you're hoping you don't have to pay anybody. Your outcome here is the Four of Pentacles. So this is you protecting your finances, putting things in order to protect your finances. Maybe you are contacting an attorney, okay? But you're securing your investments in some way, shape, or form is what I'm showing here with the outcome. So somebody, well, it doesn't necessarily mean that. This is just showing me that this is a situation where this was just a bad investment, a bad business investment for some of you. You invested money into a situation and, it stressed you out with the 9 and the 10 of Swords here. And we got the 9 of Wands, so this took you to the limit here. You are very emotionally attached to this situation here. So there must have been a lot of money riding on this. But what we're going to do is, in the extended, we're going to clarify how you knew that this was not a good financial investment. Because at first you were defending it. You wanted to do it, and you did everything you possibly could to make it work. But for some reason, in the recent past, you gave up on it. And I want to know why, what happened. Because you definitely ended up having to pay out money. Either you lost money or you have to pay out money. Okay, but either way, there was no gain, that's for sure. And so you were trying to look at your options to figure out what's best here. And in your hopes, maybe you're hoping that you're not being lied to. Or you're hoping that you don't have to lie, or you don't have to tell half-truths about things, or maybe you're afraid that you're going to get the half-truth, that people are not going to be honest with you about something. Your partners are not being honest with you. Maybe you're feeling like your partners deceived you. Maybe this is a work situation where it's not your business partners, but this is your colleagues. And maybe you lost money, or you lost your job for some of you. Because they felt that, basically that, it was costing them more to keep you than it was for them to let you go. So, in the past, you worked for this company. You worked diligently for this company. You did everything they wanted you to do. But in the recent past here, they betrayed you with the 10 of Swords in reverse. You eventually, they're maybe telling you to retire, for some of you to take a break. To quit, or maybe they fired you. And so now you're trying to figure out what your options are, and your money is limited. You're not able to, spend like you need to spend or like you want to spend. And then in your fears, something's going on. So something happened here with this betrayal here. I'm getting a betrayal here, a deep sense of betrayal here. But how these people see you, or your partners see you, is they see you as upset. They see you as wanting to know what's going on, what happened. They see you as being, in a position where, you have to pay out. And in your hopes, again, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're hoping you don't got to pay a goddamn dime. And the outcome is you protecting your assets financially. So let's give it some advice. For those who can't come over to the extended, because we're going to clarify these. So let's see what we got. Excuse me. What do we got for Cancer? Cancer energy. Okay, so we have 7, which is community. Okay, so let's take a look and see what community means here. This is the energy oracle. Okay, so community. So it says, this card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection, of like-minded people joining a club or a community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to match such new connections, to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates the power in an energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliance your way. Like the happy family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Okay, so the universe may be sending you some money here in this situation. Okay, so this is for some of you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You might have something coming, some help coming. Okay, financially. Or you may have another job coming for some of you who may have lost your job or lost your partnership position or what have you. Let's see what other messages we have for you, because some people that doesn't resonate with. That's just a very small group of people. All right. What do we got for Cancer? Okay, I have Whale Spirit. Trust in the great mystery. Somebody else got this too. It was either Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo. I don't think it was Leo. It was one of them. Anyway, so it says Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. Now this card, since I just had it, was for somebody else when I was doing videos earlier today. This was an interesting energy here. Well, this card is about accepting the fact there are some things that you will just not be able to understand in the 3D realm. Number 6 and number 5 adds up to 11. And 11 in the major arcana is justice. So maybe for some of you, you're going to get justice in this situation. And this card is just basically telling you to not focus too much on the why, because you may never understand the why. And even if you understood it, you may not accept it as the truth. It might be something simpler than you believe. Okay? And it would not make sense to you, is what I'm getting here with this. So you just have to trust that there are some things that just are not going to make sense no matter if it's explained to you or not. And what I'm getting, what I'm getting, Cancer, is this is, for some of you, this is that situation. Like, you just can't figure it out. Because like I was saying, I'm wondering how you went from defending this situation to being betrayed. Like, how did that happen? So, we'll see what we can find out. But this is, we may not find out a whole lot based on this oracle message here. All right? And that's Spirit's way of telling us that's okay. But we'll see what we can find. Now let's see if this is this a love situation? I don't know if this is a love situation. I don't see any hearts here. So I really don't want to pull a crystal angels, or a message of love oracle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it at this, and I'm going to go ahead over to the extended, and we're going to clarify all of this information here and find out what it is that, actually, why don't I just get you another, I'll just get you another one of each, because I want to be able to get messages, oracle messages, to as many people as possible, because only part of it might resonate. And so, it might be the message, this angel message. So let's get you another one here for Cancer. For those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I do shuffle a lot. So you may want to adjust your volume periodically. Now, we have Caring Connections, number 14. Okay, the number 14 major arcana is... I forget. Hold on. I know death is 13. What comes after death? Oh, temperance. So balance. Okay, so let's see what message Spirit has in reference to caring connections. Okay, so it says here, this card shows a couple in a tender embrace with the woman holding a blossom of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. Interesting. So maybe in this time of stress and frustration, you may meet someone from some of you. Okay, that's just for a few of you. You may meet someone and you may have a wonderful connection with this person. It may start off you may start off as friends. Okay, and it could lead to something more. So if you're not already experiencing this, this is something that you might experience in the future. Let's get you another spirit animal oracle. One more. Dove spirit, be peace. Okay, so this card is representing the energy of being the peace that you want to see in the world. So whatever it is that you want to see, you have to act that out, is what I'm getting from this card. But I'm going to read the instruction. I like to, well, not the instruction, but I'm going to read the definition. I like to give the definition. Some people just go off of instinct with the oracle cards, and that's cool. I do both. I'll go off instinct and I'll read what the book says, because that way it may touch more people. Or it may connect to more people, you know? So, dove spirit. It says, with her peaceful cooing, the gentle dove spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you. And the appearance of dove spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within as you embody tranquility. Above, below, and all around you, much may be happening to distract you, but you are called to engage it with the heart of a peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree? Excuse me. The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as Spirit sends her messenger to remind you of the beauty of the harmonious existence with all that is. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. All right, so this is saying for some of you, you're provoked. You're being provoked. This situation could provoke you. Okay, with the 9 of Wands. Look at this. Look at this. Some of you could be provoked because you may feel like you were betrayed. The universe is saying to you, do not act out on that. Just be the peace that you want to see. There's got to be a reason. Some of you may not agree with that, but there's got to be a reason why this message came out in this manner and the way that it did. Especially for those who are considering acting out. Excuse me. So please take this in mind. I mean, you have free will. You can do what you must and what you will. But you do want to take into consideration that, you know, the oracle cards are here to give you messages directly from Spirit. In reference to an advice, you know, or suggestion as to how to better the situation for you and everybody else involved. And this is one of the messages, is to be the peace that you want to see and not to, go out there and end it. Do you see number 21 here? Number 21 with the major arcana is the world card, meaning to just end it, just leave it be. and keep your karma positive, because the world card represents Saturn. Saturn represents karma. Okay, so if you just end it and let it be, you won't accrue any negative karma from it, because you know what you do is going to come back to you. So some of you need to hear this message. All right, so what we're going to do now is, for those who can't join, I'm sorry that you can't, but hopefully you can soon. It's $5 a month. You get to see all videos that I post. They all have an extended. You get to see the extended for all of them. You don't pay $5 per video. You pay $5 a month. Okay? We're going to be doing some great giveaways starting in February, so you may want to join sooner than later. So if I can't see you this time, hopefully I'll see you next time. And for those who are coming over to the extended, I will see you shortly.